I fully believe that if you try hard enough, anything is possible. You might know me as the perfect combination of power and beauty, but I've not always been that. Like most people, weight has always been a touchy subject for pretty much my entire life. Growing up and looking back at photos, I was always a little bit bigger than the rest of the kids, a bit more plump. I remember having feelings back then, but you're too naive to know why you're having those feelings. You just know I look a bit different than everyone else, but it's fine, right? It doesn't really matter until you get to your high school ages, and then things are said, things are understood more, and went through a rough time at that point in my life. So a lot of weight dropped because I just stopped eating for about 6 months. So all the weight came off, which was great at the time. But I just looked skeletal and I looked ill. And it was just unhealthy on the other side of the spectrum. It was as soon as I started eating again, all of the weight came back on. So it was, and then because I restricted so much, it came on and on and on. And uni, I was already not the healthiest before starting uni. And then university is obviously drinking and eating. So I drank and I ate, and the weight kept piling on. Although I was somewhat active at university, I was on the dance team, so that was a few sessions a week. I was going to the gym. Granted, they're not the gym sessions that I see now, but in my head, that was enough because I was at the gym, albeit it was going on a few machines, then the treadmill, and then walking home. But back then, my head said, I've been at the gym, that's fine. The nutrition side was probably just as bad. I wouldn't eat too much, but then I'd have a salad, which is healthy, you think, but it's not healthy when you have an entire tub of dressing on it, half a block of cheese, add this, add that. The calories quickly added up, but at that point, I didn't know what calories were. I didn't know what they meant. It's a salad, so it's healthy. So that counteracted all of the bad things I'd eaten that day. You know the saying, you can't outrun a bad diet? Yeah, first-hand experience that is very much true. But this kept going. My gym sessions weren't the best. Once I graduated uni, dancing had finished, so that was off. I still kept going to the gym a few times a week, but maybe for like an hour or so, and I was playing about in a machine, lifting probably the lowest weight, putting no effort in, going on the treadmill for 10 minutes, going home. It's looking back, I feel I had full intentions of being healthy and being fit, but I didn't give it my all. I didn't put time into having the knowledge base that I needed to go forward. I thought I was doing good. I was expecting maximum results with minimum effort. And it shows the effort I put in because nothing changed. If anything, it got changed for the worst. I stayed somewhat comfortable, although there were some days that I didn't like how I looked or how I felt, but not enough to actually put in any effort to change it. Until one day it was enough.